And you're obviously here because you want to put your relationship back on track, and you probably wanted it done yesterday. It's good, though, that you've made the choice to do something about it and not just pack up and give in. So many people just give up on a relationship before it's absolutely necessary, because most of the time, no matter what happened in a relationship, you can put it back together. And today I'm going to give you some free tips on how you can go about putting your relationship back together without having to beg, cry, buy expensive stuff, or do a bunch of stuff that you don't want to, or things you shouldn't have to. Because what you really want to have happen is you want your ex to come crawling back to you. And this is totally possible. But first I want to talk about some things that are mistakes that I see people making all the time. The biggest mistake I see people make is they act desperate, and they run out and they buy flowers or golf clubs or expensive perfumes or anything of that nature. Anything like that is not going to work. These are not the reasons why you broke up, and they're definitely not going to be the reasons that you're going to get back together. Another big mistake I see is people immediately telling their ex that this time is going to be different. I swear I'm going to change. Things are not going to be the same. That's not going to work either. But what it will do is push your ex further and further away and basically kill any chances you have of putting your relationship back together. A third mistake, and this one is huge, is constantly trying to contact your ex. Calling, texting, showing up at places you know they're going to be, going to their work, leaving comments on their MySpace page, Facebook, Twitter, constantly telling them how much you love them and asking them why they just can't see it and why they can't understand it and just come back. These are all things that can destroy any chance you have of ever putting your relationship back together. But if these are things that kill it, what is it that you should be doing? Well, honestly, most times it's the exact opposite of what you think it is. All you need to do is remind your ex of why they fell in love with you to begin with. And you do this by finding and strumming what I like to call an emotional chord within them. When you locate this chord and you find it and you strum it, your ex will actually want to come back to you. But honestly, that's not the hard part. Getting them back is actually fairly simple. It's just following a very calculated step-by-step process. It's keeping that relationship strong and keeping the love going after you've got them back. That's important. And it's something that I teach you a lot about. Because you don't want to just get them back. You want to keep them, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll tell you that you only have a very small window of opportunity to make this work. Your ex is eventually going to meet someone new, and they eventually will fall in love with someone else. So it's absolutely critical that you act quickly before that window of opportunity closes. The faster you start implementing the psychological techniques that I teach, the faster and easier it will be to put your relationship back together. So with that, I urge you to read everything on the rest of this site. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to helping you put your relationship back on track.